Guys, thanks for coming back to check up on Ronan. This is going to be his 4 to 5 month update, and I'm sure you can already tell it's different than his other updates. That's because I tried to record his 4 month update literally 5 different times, and he was either cranky and crying, he was wiggling all over the place and just so restless, or if he was happy, he was shrieking and you couldn't hear what I was saying. So, I didn't want to do a video of just me talking about him. Obviously, I want you guys to be able to look at him because he's adorable. So I've decided to do this voiceover, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be rambling involved, but you'll just have to bear with me. So let's get started. So first I'm going to start with appearance. He did have his 4 month checkup last month, and he was 14.5 pounds and 25 inches long. He also got his immunizations and stuff that month, and I won't know until his next checkup, which is closer to almost his 7th month, how much he weighs and stuff like that. But obviously it's going to be a lot more. He's growing super, super fast. His eyes are still blue. I'm pretty much thinking they're going to stay baby blue, which is cute. My eyes were pretty much that blue until I was like 7, so you never know, they could turn green. But people are saying all the time that he looks more and more like me, which really makes me happy. And he does still have the cradle cap, I'm sure you can tell from the video. He has brown hair still. It's growing longer in the front and in the back and not really a lot on the sides, so he has a natural mohawk going on, but I think that's really cute because he's a little boy, so why not? He doesn't have any teeth yet, but he's definitely teething. Sometimes I'll feel in his mouth and it definitely feels different in the gums, and there's one little area where I swear I can see a tooth just trying its best to get through, but nothing yet. He is in 3 to 6 month clothes. That's new though. In the beginning of the month, he definitely was not. He was in 0 to 3 still. He is also in size 2 diapers when he uses disposables. The next thing I want to talk about is sleep. In his 4th month, it was really hard, in the beginning, because he was going through the whole sleep regression thing, aka he would wake up at 2 a.m. and really want to party for a couple hours, which isn't fun for me. But he has since gotten back on kind of a schedule, and he goes to sleep pretty late, usually after 9, sometimes closer to 11:30, and he will sleep for 7 to 8 hours, which is good for me, even though I do sometimes wake up anyways. I don't know if I just kind of sense that I think he's going to wake up, and then he doesn't. And if not, if he doesn't sleep the whole 8 hours, then he might wake up once, feed, and then go right back to sleep. So that's really not too bad. I'm getting pretty good sleep when I can, when I'm not having my own issues of having anxiety or something, but that's not his fault. So during the day, he doesn't really nap that well. Sometimes he'll take an hour nap, but it's usually only if he's on top of me. Otherwise, if he's just in his pack and play, then he'll sleep maybe 30 minutes tops, and sometimes he'll literally lay down for 3 minutes and then pop back up, which is super frustrating, but it's fine, he's still young. I still need to really get him on a schedule. Ugh, I'm losing my voice already, but the next thing that I have written down are motions and movement. So the first thing is that he can grab things in pretty much one try now. Everything goes directly in his mouth. Um, Evidence of this is a while ago, maybe a couple weeks ago, I was trying to breastfeed him, and I was getting him in position, I was getting myself ready, and he didn't want to wait, so he just reached out, grabbed my nipple, and yanked it towards his mouth. The boy, he knows what he wants, and he will try and get it. He also tries to get my iPad off the table. If I have him in my lap when I'm eating, he'll try and get my plate off the table, and it's getting dangerous. I'm definitely keeping a closer eye on him, with small objects and things like that. He likes to reach towards my face. He grabs my lips, my ears, my hair, Stu's mustache. I'm definitely trying to keep his nails shorter because it hurts when he grabs my face, so I don't want him to grab his own face because I can only imagine his skin is much more delicate. He grabs his own toes. I taught him how to grab his feet, which is so cute, and I've been trying to teach him how to stick his feet in his mouth, but he doesn't really know how to do that on his own yet. He went through a stage when he was 4 months old where he would stick out his tongue all the time, which was really, really cute. It only lasted a week or two, but he would do it even when he was smiling. So if you want to see any of that, then you can go on my baby Instagram because I do have a picture there. And my mom and Stu have told me that recently, since they feed him when I go to work, he has started to put the own bottle in his mouth. He'll just grab the bottle and stick it in there. more evidence that he knows what he wants. But they thought that was like amazing, and I looked it up, and it's pretty normal for like a 4 to 5 month old. So he is smart, but he's not like a super genius or anything. You guys also should know that he has rolled over. You can see that in the vlogs that he has learned to roll from his back to his front, which is awesome because he was so frustrated before. Like, he would just cry if I put him in the pack and play because he didn't want to lay on his back. Now, if I put him in the pack and play to self-entertain, he'll just flip over, and he's super happy about it. So that is really good for me. He does really long tummy time now. He's obviously getting way stronger, and he tries to crawl, but he pretty much just face plants and then scoots his butt up in the air. So I think soon he'll start to just kind of scoot randomly places, but it's going to be obviously months until he's crawling, which is good because I still need to baby proof. His head isn't as wobbly anymore, so I can hold him better. Like, I can hold him with one arm and just kind of prop him up on my hip, and that makes getting things done, a lot easier. But he does not do that when he's really tired. If he's really tired, then obviously I need to support him like completely because he just kind of slumps on my shoulder. That is it for that section. I'm sorry for saying so much, but I'm probably going to keep saying it in the other sections. So let's just keep it going. As far as eating goes, he's still 100% on breast milk, no actual food yet. I'm going to start him on that next month when he's 6 months old. So if you have any suggestions or stories about what you gave your kids, then just head on to the comment section and let me know. I'm thinking about rice cereal mixed with my breast milk, or maybe like some mashed up avocado, but I will totally take suggestions, and definitely keep an eye on the vlogs around that time because it's gonna get real messy. As far as actual breastfeeding, like I said, he has picked up some bad habits. He likes to scratch my breast, and he also likes to pinch and like squeeze it. So lately I haven't been able to multitask by like feeding him and like texting or being online because I have to hold his hand. So that is a little bit frustrating, but nothing we can't get past, and I love the bond of breastfeeding, so I'm not going to quit anytime soon. As far as like timing goes, he still wants to eat every hour, but I don't let him because it upsets his stomach. So I try and space it out to like 2, usually 3 hours, and it takes a lot of effort to do that, to like distract him. I have to take him outside, let him look at the leaves, or sing songs to him, just pretty much anything to get his mind off of eating. The next thing is the sounds. He still likes to yell and shriek. He definitely fake cries and coughs sometimes, like for attention. And if I look at him, he'll smile because he's a naughty little kid. And he also now can make some like buh kind of noises. I think he discovered that when he was blowing spit bubbles, but now sometimes when he does it, he gets so spitty that he can't make the buh sound anymore, and it makes him angry. So, I mean, it's kind of cute and kind of sad. Like I said, he does do spit bubbles. It's kind of more like a spit waterfall, like it just drips off his chin, and anyone who wants to hold him, I definitely warn them that, like, their shoulder is going to be wet by the end of it. So I think that's all for sounds. I mean, he still laughs all the time and stuff. You'll hear that in the vlog. And now I'm just gonna wrap it up by talking about the things that I've noticed that he really likes. So I've noticed that he likes live music compared to like Pandora or YouTube or anything like that. I've taken him downtown to like listen to some bands, and he gets so excited. I'm kind of wondering if it's because he can feel the music like through the ground and stuff, but he has no interest in Pandora at all. He also likes it when I sing to him. You guys know that. And he still really likes being roughhoused. He likes being airplaned. I now can throw him in the air a little bit because his neck supports his head. And he still likes being like fake dropped, basically. Like, you pretend like you're dropping him, but woo, it's so fun. And I do gently shake him, which sounds bad, but if you guys watch the vlogs, you know it's not. I'm not like abusing him. He thinks it's hilarious for some reason because he's a weirdo. His ribs are super ticklish, so I've been enjoying that. He doesn't really have any other tickle spots. I've been trying to tickle like his neck and his toes and like under his legs, and he just could care less. So I always go for the ribs. He still likes animal noises. I make the monkey noises and meow at him, and he thinks it's great. He smiles like a little goon. He has discovered the dogs like even more than before, so now he reaches out towards them like he wants to touch them, And Zoe's really good about it. Zoe will let him touch her, so that is good because he's getting to feel some new things and it puts a smile on his face, which puts a smile on my face and probably on your faces because you guys are watching the vlogs all the time. Whew, okay, I'm almost done. So, he has also been enjoying stuffed animals. He has a bunch of them, and I try to, like, I put his elephant in his pack and play, I keep his fox up on the bed, and I switch him around so he's looking at new stuff all the time. But it's funny because when he puts them in his mouth, he gets so excited. The first time he ever put a stuffed animal in his mouth, he was in my parents' room, and he shrieked with so much joy that I got scared and, like, ran in there, and it was just because he was really excited. He also uses the jumper and his activity centers. You probably know that as well. And he doesn't reach that well, so I have to put towels like under him, and he's really small, so I put towels behind him. But he enjoys it for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then he gets either really bored and starts crying, or he gets really angry because he can't reach everything into his mouth. So it's only like a very short amount of distraction, but it's still, it's healthy for him to learn that I can't hold him all the time. He has also started smiling at people like in a really coy, shy way. Like he's not a shy kid. I do not believe him for a second, but he'll smile at them and then he'll turn his face away and bury his face like in my shoulder or in my chest and then boop, he'll just pop his little face back and smile again. So he likes to play that little game and it's pretty cute. My aunt definitely thinks it's really, really, really cute. So that's good on him. He knows he's cute. He's gonna be such trouble, but the last thing I have to say, which is awesome, and you may have already seen in this little clip already, but he will let me carry him in a baby carrier now. I use the hard carrier and I face him outward, and he looks around. We go outside. I can exercise with him now. I can vacuum. Obviously, I can't do the dishes and like things like that, but it's making my life so much easier. So I am happy. Okay, that is it. I'm out of breath. I'm tired. I'm literally sitting in a closet. It's past midnight. Ronan is sleeping, but this is the only time that I could record this. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm definitely going to love looking back at this. So doing it for myself a little bit, selfishly. But if you enjoyed it, then give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. Let me know. And we will see you guys next month for his 6-month update. Bye, guys. I love you.